Hello, athletes. This is a yoga practice for more flexibility for you, for those who like to run, cycle, play lacrosse, football, soccer, basketball, whatever it is. This hopefully will give you a little bit more flexibility in a short amount of time. I'm Anna, and this is Divana Yoga. So we're going to start out with our breath. Bring your hands to the tops of your legs or in front of your knees. Cross your legs in any comfortable position. If they don't feel comfortable being crossed, you can take one leg behind and one in front, or even sit on your heels. That's fine too. You want to be able to keep an upright position. So I'm going to try the one leg behind, one in front. That helps open my hips a little bit more too. I'm going to breathe in. Join me. Take a big breath in, counting to 4. Stop at the top and exhale for 4. Now, I want you to constrict your throat a little bit. This is going to help calm down the whole system and increase the amount of oxygen in our muscles for greater flexibility. Inhale. Bring your gaze down along the line of your nose. Hold a moment and exhale. Slight constriction in the throat, like a light snore. 3 more like that. Inhale. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Hold it for a moment and exhale. 1 more, or 2 more, excuse me. Last one. Nicely done. All right, we're going to start by stretching our quadriceps and our hip flexors. So taking both feet underneath you, here's where we're going to start. Bring your hands, you can turn your fingers out if you'd like. If it feels too intense to turn your fingers back. So option 1, fingers back. Option 2, fingers out. Take the right heel in alignment with the left knee. And inhale, lift up as high as you can. This is going to help you open upper body and lower body. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale down. I hope you're feeling this in your left hip flexors. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's change sides. So right leg comes behind you and left leg goes forward. So again, my heel is in alignment with my right knee, right next to it. Fingers can face out or back. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back, squeeze them together, right? Activating the rhomboid muscles. Inhale, that'll help you open your chest. Lift up, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Look up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. You can lift a little or a lot. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Don't come down too low if it means your knee is going to hurt. Remember, there's no pain in these. Inhale. Exhale. Don't go to the point of pain. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands forward, please. And knees down, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes and lift your knees, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, please, if you need to, for tight hamstrings. Bend them as much as you'd like. The important part is to get the spine to stretch. Keep that light snore of a breath on both the inhale and the exhale. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Now look forward and step your right foot in between your hands. Go slow. Turn to face the side of your mat. Slight bend in the knees. Take your hands to your waist and inhale, rise. Extend your arms out in both directions. Okay, we're going to take a trikonasana, but a kind of an old-fashioned trikonasana. Feet are going to stay parallel. This will help us open the side body. Reach far right and the right hand comes down. Now turn the left palm high and reach up. Good. Keep your gaze in the center. Maybe you can go a little bit further with the crown of your head to the right. But don't let your shoulder roll down. Keep your shoulder open. Keep your hip open. Feel this amazing stretch going on in your low back, your QL area, your hip. 2 more breaths. Breathing through the nose, slight snore sound. Keeping everything calm and peaceful. 1 more breath. And slowly come up and release. Extend the arms out again. Reach far left. Feel the stretch happening. As far as you can go, that your shoulder can stay open, then bring the left hand down. Reach your right arm up. Keep the gaze centered. So we're working on a lateral flexion of our spine. We're increasing the flexibility of the spine. Keep your legs really strong. Keep squeezing the muscles to the bones. Opening the right shoulder back just a little bit more. Maybe you can take the crown of your head a little more to the left. 2 more breaths. Stick with it. Good. Don't give up. 1 more breath. Nice. And then slowly come up. We're going to turn all the way to the front. Take your left heel high. I'll show you what that looks like. Left heel is high. And we're going to bring the arms up and interlace the fingers. Turn your palms up. This will help you to open your chest and your shoulders. Now, my left leg is straight. My back leg is straight here. I'm going to slowly bend the left knee down and then bend the elbows also. But my palms stay facing the sky. Inhale, rise. Just 3 of these. Exhale. Inhale. My right knee is not going over my ankle. Exhale. I'm instead dropping the left knee. Hands come down too. Inhale. There's a lot of coordination in that. It's a little bit tricky. Good. Now bring your hands down to the floor and walk your right foot all the way over to the right. Way over to the right. Try to bring your left knee to the floor. This is probably feeling like a very intense stretch to the left hips. Left hip flexors, I should say. Option to stay here. Option to bring your elbows down. Even roll open your right leg a little bit. So you can lift the foot and roll to the outer edge of the foot if you want to get a little more hip opening on the inside of your right hip. One more breath. That's a big stretch. Step back, downward facing dog. Again, bend your knees if you need to. We got to practice the same thing on the other side. Step the left foot forward. Right leg stays straight. Right heel's high. Interlace the fingers. Reach the arms up while the right leg, that back leg, is straight. Now exhale, bend the elbows out to the sides. Palms stay facing the sky. That's the trick. Keep the palms up. Drop the right knee. Inhale, just let it hover over the floor. Exhale. Inhale. You're opening your chest and your lower body at the same time. Good. Last one. Ooh. Nice. Bring the hands down. So we're going to step our left foot over to the left. Swivel the right foot back. Bring the knee down if you can. Right? So if you have something under the knee instead, stay up. Or you can bring your forearms down, top of the right foot down. You can even roll to the outer edge of your left foot. That's going to give you a little more inner hip opening on the left side. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Good work. Bring it back slowly. Take downward facing dog one more time. Stretch it out. Then one knee and then the other. Keep breathing. Right, step the right foot in between the hands. I'm going to turn back to face the side of the mat. Now, I'm going to come up and notice how my right knee is bent. I'm going to bend it more and it's going to go beyond, a little bit beyond the right ankle. I'm going to turn the left toes high. This is the beginning of a posture called Skandasana, or it feels scandalous, the stretch going on in the inner leg. It feels really strong right now. Good. And then take it over to the other side, Skandasana. You don't have to go that low. You can go here, turning the toes up, here, turning the toes up, right? Go as deep as you can. Maybe you could even take a bind around your leg if you feel balanced and if it doesn't feel too intense. So let's try the other side. Left side. Maybe you take a bind. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you're up here. That's fine too. Big stretch in the inner legs. One more breath. Now we're going to bring our hands down and bring our feet closer together. Turn your toes out and the heels in. You might stop here for Malasana. You might go lower. You might be able to bring your tailbone and sits bones down and lift your collarbones. Arms are on the insides of the legs. It's also okay to sit on a block or some books if you'd like. This is going to help you stretch out your low back area. We'll be here for 5 more breaths. We're staying a little longer in this pose. So, okay, again, it's okay to sit on something. Or even sit on the floor and open your knees, right, like this. That's fine too. Remember, no pain. 2 more breaths. Lovely. Now take your left leg in and see if you can bring your right foot on top of your left knee. And it might look like this. That's okay too. Right? We just don't want pain. If you feel pain in your knees or your hips, cross your right foot in front of your left foot. Otherwise, see if you can bring your right foot on the left knee and your left foot under the right knee. This is called Agni Stambhasana. It's a fire log pose. Your hips might feel like they're a little on fire right now. Getting some opening. Flex your feet. Make them very flat, very active. Optional to stay here or walk your hands forward. One more breath. Walk your hands back and let's change sides. So now the right leg comes down. Front of the bottom of part of the leg is facing the side of the mat. You take your left foot and bring it on top of the right knee and then slowly allow your left knee to come down. Don't push on it, right? You can lift your bottom a little bit, shake it out, and that always helps my knee to come down a bit. Those tricks of the trade. So again, if you have really tight knees or hips, just cross your left ankle in front of your right ankle, okay? Keep safe. Inhale. Exhale, stay here. Or walk your hands forward. Walk them far in front of you if you'd like. Hear that slight snore of the breath that helps to calm your nervous system. Get a little more oxygen into the muscles, into the ligaments. Help them to stretch a little more. One more breath. Good, and coming back. The way you breathe definitely improves or can take away your flexibility. The longer, slower, calmer that you breathe, the better your flexibility. Let's practice that in the next pose. So come down onto the floor and keep your knees bent. You're going to reach your hands towards your heels. I want you to tuck your tail slightly underneath you so your tailbone reaches towards your heels. And just turn your palms up. Roll your shoulders open, so squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. And take some slow breaths here. The slowest inhale and slowest exhale you can. Feel how your muscles start to release, relax, your mind clears a little bit versus breathing very quickly. Now breathe quickly, breathe in and out fast. And stop there. You might notice you got a little tense in the arms and the legs and the belly. Go back to your slow breathing again. Breathe in and out of the belly. See if you can just breathe here. Not the chest, not even the ribs. Just breathe in and out through the belly. So now, inhale, lift your bottom. Option to keep your palms facing up, but squeeze your legs together so the knees will not splay in this pose. Keep your knees in alignment with your hips. Or if you feel a little more flexible, interlace your fingers and really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep that slow breath. In fact, notice your navel. Navel is rising and lowering. One more breath. Release your hands and slowly come down. I'm going to work on the back a little bit. Pull in the knees and take both knees to your left. Take your right arm right, look right. One more breath. Now take the knees up and to the right. Look left. Left arm is reaching long. Excellent way to open the chest. A little twist through your spine. And then come back to the center and pull both knees in towards the chest and hold on to the shins. If you can't reach your shins, no problem. You can hold on to the back of the thigh. Let you rock a little side to side and give your low back a nice massage. Keep your chin towards your throat. Good. Now pull in, get still. And stretch your legs to the sky. Push your heels up to the sky. Push them as high as you can. Feeling your low back, get a beautiful stretch on the foot. Palms are facing down, arms are out like a letter T. Spread your toes. Now push your balls of your feet up and your heels. And really focus on pressing the belly button down to the spine. And bend the knees, feet to the floor, and open the knees. Soles of the feet are together. Palms are facing up. 5 breaths here. If this feels intense, you can put something under your knees to support them, like blocks or blankets or pillows. One more breath. Breathe out your mouth. One more breath like that. Breathe in nose. Breathe out mouth. Bring the knees together and stretch your legs long. This is Shavasana, a very still pose. And I'll be leaving you here, but I'd like you to lay here as long as you can, at least 3 to 5 minutes.